Hello children, how are you? I am Kameshwari, your social teacher. In this lesson, I explain to you how to locate a place on the earth. How can I show you the earth here? So instead of that, I will show you one object. See children, what is this? Yes, it is a globe. Observe this globe carefully. How is it? It is tilted. It is tilted at an angle of 23 and of degrees. Okay, observe this carefully, the children. It rotates. It is the model of the earth. And now I will show you our country in this globe here. You have a doubt now. How do you show this? With the help of color or anything? No, with the help of some lines. Some lines are there upon this globe. Observe this. Horizontally some lines are there, vertically some lines are there. With the help of these lines, I will show you our country in this globe. What we call these lines on the globe are latitudes and longitudes. Let us come to the lesson, our globe, latitudes and longitudes. See children, this is our globe. And here this globe is not straight. It tilted towards the 23 and of degrees its angle. It rotates itself. Okay. Next, some of the horizontal lines, some of the vertical lines are there. These two are called latitudes and longitudes. Now let us come to our globe. Globe is the three-dimensional model of the earth. It was made by the people. It works like how our earth rotates. Next, the earth is spherical in shape. The shape of the earth is spherical, geoid, and it is a round in shape. It shows the shape and location of the continents, oceans, countries, and some important cities. You can show some of the cities and some continents. All are shown in this globe in an accurate way. Next, it is not fixed. It can be rotated itself. You see children, it rotates itself. How it rotates is with the help of this axis. What is the meaning of axis? Next I will explain you. You can see half of the globe one time. You can turn the globe around to see the remaining half. You see children, now you see only half of the globe. May I turn next? Remaining half is appears to you. How these countries, how these cities all are drawn upon this globe is they are using the scale. What is the meaning of scale is it is the ratio between the actual distance on the earth and map distance. That is called the scale. Next, where did the earth come from? The earth come from cloud in space. Scientists think the earth formed from a huge cloud of gas and dust around 4,500 million years ago. A star near the cloud exploded, making the loud spin. As a cloud spun around, gases gathered at its center and formed the sun. Dust whizzed around the sun and stuck together to form lumps of rock. In this time, the rocks crushed into each other to make the planets. The earth is one of these planets. At first, it is too hot. It takes a lot of years to become cool. You see children, this picture, see, it is the nebula. It is the nebula. It is mixed of several gases. One star come near to that nebula, blasted. Then what happened? The nebula started running itself. Some time later, the hot gases gathered into the center place that is called a sun. Remaining lumps of rocks rounds itself. Suddenly those all are crushed one to another. Like that our earth formed. That is the picture of our formation of earth. Now, the shape of the earth is geode. The meaning of geode is earth like a shape. The earth appears blue in color. You see children, how is this globe? Lot of area is filled with blue in color. Blue color indicates you water bodies. Next, the earth constantly turns its axis. This motion of the earth is called rotation. You see, the earth rotates itself west to east direction. With how it works with the help of axis. Axis is an imaginary line passing through it. Okay, this is called well, rotation, movement of motion of the earth. The biggest globe in the world is Earth. It works like an earth. It is located in USA, in America. Next, keywords. Here you see, it is the axis. Axis is an imaginary line passing through the earth that points of north and south. It is called the axis. With the help of axis, it rotates itself. It has two ending points. Northmost ending point is called North Pole. South ending point is called South Pole. So it has two ending points. The ends of the axis are called poles. Latitudes. All the horizontal lines on the globe are called latitudes. Equator. Equator is an important line. 0 degrees line is called equator. It divides the total earth into two equal halves. Half part of the earth is called hemisphere. Southernmost half part is known as southern hemisphere. North half part is called northern hemisphere. That is called the equator. And here 0 degrees. Here 0 degrees meridian. Longitude is also divides our total earth into two equal halves. That is eastern hemisphere. It is western hemisphere. The lines 0 degrees longitude and 0 degrees latitude, both two lines divides our earth into two halves. Next, what are the features of latitudes? All the latitudes are full circles. You see here to here. One circle, one latitude. So all the latitudes all are full circles. Number from the equator at 0 degrees to north and south. The total latitudes are in the northern hemisphere 90, in the southern hemisphere 90. To 0 degrees latitude to North Pole, how many latitudes are there? Total 90 latitudes are there. 0 degrees latitude to South Pole, how many latitudes are there? Total 90. What is the total number of the latitudes are? 90 is in southern hemisphere, 90 is in northern hemisphere plus equator. So 90 plus 90 plus 1, total 181 latitudes are there. What is the longest latitude? Is equator. The latitudes move towards the north and south. From the equator, the size of latitudes slowly decreases. What I said here, poles. Poles are the ending points. Equator is the longest latitude. After Tropic of Cancer or Tropic of Capricorn, Antarctic Circle, Arctic Circle, like that, the ending point of are called the poles. That is like a dot. So the size of the equators from the size of the latitudes slowly decreases to move towards the poles. Latitudes have another name, that is parallel lines, parallels of latitudes. Parallels also another name of the latitudes. Children, now I will show you some important latitudes on the globe. See carefully and their values also. 0 degrees line, that is called equator. Tropic of Cancer, that is 23.5 degrees north latitude. 23.5 degrees south latitude is Tropic of Capricorn. 66 of degrees north latitude is called Arctic Circle. 66 of degrees south latitude is called Antarctic Circle. North ending point North Pole, south ending point South Pole. The values of these two poles are 90 degrees north and 90 degrees south. Children, you have observed here clearly N and S. I wrote after that N or S. What is the meaning of these letters? N means north, S means south. Okay. These are all the important latitudes and their values. Children, our total world is divided into 3 heat zones. In our country, here the climate is in our Mandapeta is located here. Your area is too hot. Here Delhi, Simla, some areas are there. These are too cool. Why? The reason is here this area is comes to the one zone, it is comes to another zone. So the total world is divided into 3 heat zones. What are those 3 heat zones? Are torrid zone, temperate zone, frigid zone. Now let us discuss heat zones. The first heat zone is torrid zone. Torrid zone located in the both two sides of the equator from Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn. This zone receives the lot of heat, maximum amount of heat throughout the year, because the sun rays fall vertically, straightly on this zone every day. That's why this zone receives the maximum amount of heat. Torrid. What is the meaning of torrid? Means too hot. It is also known as equatorial zone. Equatorial zone, torrid zone, both are same. This zone is located between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Next one is the temperate zone. The temperate zone lies between the southern hemisphere and northern hemisphere. Torrid zone occupied the place up to Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. After that, Tropic of Cancer to Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere and Tropic of Capricorn to Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. Between these two areas, our temperate zone located. Here the climate is mild climate. What is the meaning of mild climate? Is it is neither too hot nor too cold. That's why all the people are living in this area. No one could not live the torrid zone, and the same time no one would not live in the frigid zone also. So most of the people wants to live in this temperate zone. So next zone is frigid zone. Frigid, it is too cool zone. Natural fridges are available to them. Here it is the fridge. This area is filled with ice boxes. It is located between the Arctic Circle to North Pole in the northern hemisphere and Antarctic Circle to South Pole in the southern hemisphere. Okay, here the places are too cool. It is filled with ice. Very few members live in these areas. This is about our frigid zone. Next I will show you again that map. See carefully here. Torrid zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. This area is called the torrid zone or equatorial zone. Why this zone is called equatorial zone? Is equator passes in this zone. That's why it is called the equatorial zone. Next, temperate zone. Temperate zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer to Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, Tropic of Capricorn to Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. Frigid zone lies between the Arctic Circle to North Pole in the northern hemisphere and Antarctic Circle to South Pole in the southern hemisphere. How is the climate of these three heat zones are? Here the climate is too hot. Here the climate in temperate zone, the climate is mild climate, neither too hot nor too cold. Frigid zone is too cool. In these three heat zones, people wants to live only in temperate zone. Very hot areas, no one could not live happily. At the same time, in the too cool areas also, people they did not live happily. That's why people want to live only in temperate zone. Our India is also located in temperate zone. That's why we stand second place in our population. So many members are there in our India. Have you understood, children? Now I will give some of the homeworks to you. Note it down. You take some of the countries and write which hemisphere those are all located, then which heat zone those countries are located. Next, using a scale, you take some important places near our Andhra Pradesh state. Here our Andhra Pradesh state is here. So you take Delhi or Mumbai or Kolkata, some of the countries you will take. What is the distance from our Mandapeta to Calcutta or Chennai or Delhi, whatever may be? What is the map distance and what is the real distance? You find out and note it down in one book. Okay, children, have you understood? Thank you.